tool and creating some standard images around that, and how to use the canvas function as well. So for 2 to 3 different platforms, we will kind of edit or the whole range of images. Here we have the range. I'm going to quickly select, like, I have a workflow set up here which I selected using the left column, and here I'm going to be able to kind of run the workflow. So let's say I've selected face retouch. This is the original image, and I'm going to also use subject focus to be able to focus on the subject, as you've seen here. So in this workflow, I've kind of been able to remove the face marks and focus on the subject as well. So just for the benefit of all, I'm going to run this workflow again so you see how the image transitions. As I hit run, the first step it's going to take forward is the subject, is the face retouch. As soon as it kind of enables the retouch, then it's going to go back to focusing on the subject and kind of cropping and zooming in effectively. So we have like the perfect frame effective, depending on every different image. And then we can of course use the run batch process as the batch process runs. I want to select this here as well. So we're going to have a nice comparison of what's going on. So as you see, the workflow has kind of started present. Now let's create another workflow where we want to face retouch, we want to focus on the subject, and let's say we also want to, in this case, we want to face retouch and we want to remove and clip the background because we want to create a standard Amazon image, for example. So we remove and clip the background and we create a canvas as well. In the canvas, we can choose our placement. Let's say we want images of 2000 by 2000. Then we select our margin guidelines. I want the I want the top margin to be 10, bottom margin to be 0, left and right margin to be 10. And then and then go ahead and select the alignment as well. Once this is done, I can quickly run and see what the sample output would look like. Here again, I've been able to face retouch, remove and clip, and then create the standard canvas around it. And I can select the alignment to be bottom. So then I get the correct alignment and the output. Now I can color the background so that I get the standard white background as well. And I can run this workflow again, batch process again. So here with bottom alignment, we're going to get all of our results very, very easily. And this is again a standard e-commerce kind of workflow that you've created in 2 steps. We've clipped the background out, we've face retouched, gotten rid of the face marks, and at the same time we've been able to color the background. And kind of want to also crop the nose, for example. We only want to focus on the product. So I can actually go ahead and select crop nose as well. And I'm going to bring crop nose right after face retouch. And then let's also in our canvas change the top margin to be, let's say, 0. And we try and run and see what is going to happen. So I want to crop the nose and completely focus on the person. And again, in this case, we can choose the alignment to be center. So we have no top margin, we have alignment at the center, and then we're able to create this kind of an image. But let's say I don't want this, I actually want a much more zoom in image in that case. So I can go ahead and also select subject focus. Instead of kind of creating a canvas, yes, I can use creating the canvas, and I can also go ahead and use the subject focus here. Then let's put in our new guidelines. We're face retouching, we're cropping the nose, and we're using the subject focus function. So in the subject focus, we can put in our new guidelines of 2000 by 2000. So this is one step added where we're kind of exactly. We're cropping the nose and further focusing on the subject itself. So here I can again run